Why are men often attracted to married women? Married women always exude allure, making the opposite sex take notice. They possess a blend of seasoned experience and a hint of mystery, becoming an irresistible target that one should not approach. Although it may not be morally commendable, many men admit that married women have an indescribable appeal. I always feel that young girls are truly lightweight. They only know how to be cute, lack life experience, and constantly annoy me with their childishness. Married women, on the other hand, are different. They are mature and, above all, have fantastic pillow talk experience. A man responded in this way when asked about the reason why men often find inspiration in married women. Here is the reason why men often find married women appealing: the thrill of novelty. Those who have settled down in marriage undoubtedly understand the sense of familiarity that can lead to boredom when living together under one roof. The intimacy, knowing each other's every move, often makes women dependent on their husbands. Conversely, men may feel familiar and bored, suddenly noticing their wives exhibiting bad habits that were not apparent before marriage, such as being irritable, self-righteous, and stingy. All of these things make men feel that their wives are mundane, lacking the passion and gradually losing the love they had at the beginning. On the contrary, when interacting with someone else's wife, they feel a sense of freshness, perceiving these women as wonderful, relaxed, and elegant. It's nothing like the nagging wife at home. The psychology of infidelity and the idea of daring to fantasize about someone else while having a family is quite normal, especially for men with superior physical needs compared to women. They crave novelty, the desire for new experiences. Sometimes, while being with their wives, men daydream about the scent of a married woman they encountered in the evening. Not every man has the desire to take things further, but thinking about another man's wife is entirely possible. This is a crucial factor explaining why men are attracted to married women. Most men believe that young girls lack life experience and cannot help them solve problems in a satisfactory and sensible manner. In contrast, if it is a woman who has been married before, things become much simpler. Most men say that married women know how to pamper and drive them crazy. Men believe that married women are amazing, even if engrossed in physical intimacy. The desire to conquer a man's psyche is always appealing. Even if they already have a wife or girlfriend, they still want to add another name to their list of conquests. If you are a married woman, don't think that men are genuinely sincere in their sweet words. Most men don't want to give up their family life or their girlfriends to pursue a flower that already has an owner. They do it purely out of instinct for exploration and a thirst for novelty. It's not boredom with the wife that drives men to have affairs despite the suffering of their wives and children. When men cheat, they may come up with hundreds of excuses to justify themselves, but these are the three real reasons. These are the three reasons why men cheat that women must know in order to prevent and avoid the risk of being cuckolded. The instinct to conquer women after marriage often makes men complacent, devoting themselves wholeheartedly to caring for their families while neglecting to nurture the husband-wife relationship. They forget that if they don't love themselves, diligently maintain their appearance, and strive to become more attractive, men will naturally become bored with wives who lack novelty. Men in their prime may desire to conquer other women. They may have extramarital affairs to satisfy the need to demonstrate their masculinity, forgetting that their actions are wrong and will cause extreme pain to their wives and children. Men often indulge in the single life. Both men and women have many pleasures and friends, but after marriage, if women have to hurry home to prepare dinner and do household chores, men can still leisurely hang out with friends outside. Regular exposure to social activities increases the chances of meeting people of the opposite sex, making it easy for men to find more attractive prey than their wives, given the opportunity. The other woman, being accommodating, allows unfaithful husbands to step into extramarital relationships without hesitation. Different opinions between spouses, though they still love each other deeply and have a lot of affection for each other, can lead to an inability to express tender words due to the hardships of life. These conflicts and increasing misunderstandings can make spouses not want to look at each other, making the marriage dull. This is the moment when your husband meets a woman who is understanding, sweet, and willing to listen to all his thoughts and feelings. Of course, this becomes a lifeline of love that men want to cling to in order to heal their souls. Men who cheat have 3 fears about women. If you understand your husband's psychology, you can ensure that he will never repeat the mistake in his lifetime. Men who make mistakes are particularly afraid of facing the clear, innocent eyes of their children. When husbands cheat, each wife will have different ways of dealing with it, depending on the situation and the severity of the incident, as well as the thoughts and perspectives of the wife. Some wives believe that people in life cannot avoid making mistakes. Couples living together for several decades may experience times when men feel weak and cannot control themselves. If it's just a momentary lapse, a temporary deviation, and the man sincerely repents, they deserve a chance to rectify their mistakes. In the case where you choose to forgive your husband's mistake, you surely never hope he will repeat it. For men, besides self-awareness and courage, the role of the wife is also crucial. Women, remember, men who cheat have 3 fears. If you understand his remorse, be assured he will never dare to repeat it in his lifetime. A man is very afraid of losing his dignity. Although engaging in wrongdoing is the truth, they don't want to be exposed to the judgmental eyes of others. When men face the infidelity of their own, they only hope as few people as possible know about their sinful actions. Grasping this fear of men, if you still want to hold onto your husband for the sake of the family, the wife will know how to act reasonably, making a noise that certainly won't resolve anything. Perhaps it's just to satisfy momentary anger. Resolve everything internally, preferably between the 2 spouses. This will make him appreciate and respect you much more. Men fear losing their home and the peace they have. In a man's heart, there is still fear of losing family and the inherent peace. Because for them, an extramarital affair is just a fleeting pleasure, and they lack the courage to overcome it. Family and peace are incomparable to anything in life, to which they have worked so hard to build. Men have worked hard and invested a lot, planning extensively for the future. They fear having to tear down and rebuild, especially if their wives make a mistake. It's foolish to abandon a peaceful family to construct another. The process is not simple, and the likelihood of success is daunting and exhausting. Men tend to be even lazier. If you choose to forgive your husband, make him understand that if there is a next time, what he will surely receive is not another chance but an inevitable end. When men deeply realize this, they won't dare to repeat, regardless of the reasons for infidelity. Women who want to keep their husbands need to stay away from these 3 prohibitions. Most men cheat because their lovers make them feel like kings. Men always desire respect, especially from their wives. Many women agonize over why men cheat, and even when facing this issue, they may not understand where they went wrong. Nevertheless, if this happens, men must take the greatest responsibility. At times, women unintentionally contribute to their husband's infidelity. Let's listen to men's thoughts and find answers to the question, ladies. A neglectful wife, lacking in appearance maintenance, gives men countless reasons to blame their wives for their extramarital affairs. However, the first reason stems from the perception that their wives are no longer attractive. The timeless truth is that men love with their eyes when outside. They encounter and interact with many beautiful, self-caring women. If they return home to find their wife looking disheveled, they will compare and begin to feel disheartened and indifferent. In intimate matters, women often mistakenly believe that men prefer their wives to be gentle and easygoing, not only in the living room or bedroom but also in general. However, this is a misconception. Men appreciate a submissive and gentle wife in public, but in bed, they prefer someone bold who knows how to harmonize with their husband. Therefore, discard traditional thinking and become a modern woman who constantly refreshes herself in these matters. Your husband will undoubtedly never get bored. Lack of respect from wives is a reason that leads men to infidelity. Most men cheat because their lovers make them feel like kings. In other words, men always desire respect, especially from their wives. Instead of doing everything independently, ask for your husband's opinion and give them compliments. Your husband will surely feel delighted when treated as someone special. Practical advice from Kat Luong. In the case of a husband's infidelity, there are 3 situations in which sisters should consider forgiveness. Infidelity is a crime that many people find unforgivable. However, there are some exceptional circumstances. If your husband has made a mistake in an affair, you may reconsider if he has just succumbed to infatuation. It's hard for anyone to claim they've never had a moment with someone else of the opposite sex, even after marriage. This is a genuine human emotion, and when it comes to emotions, human reason cannot always control them. It depends on each person's character to restrain them, not allowing emotions to erupt and lead to consequences. Moreover, unfortunately, you cannot deny that you, yourself, have had a crush on an enthusiastic colleague, someone competent. Isn't that right? But you didn't let that romantic interest go too far because you knew how to manage your emotions. Therefore, if you discover that your husband has developed feelings for a female colleague or any other woman, don't hastily jump to conclusions. Carefully assess the situation and pull him away from this budding emotional entanglement. This will not only help you but also assist your husband in avoiding a family emotional shock. Surely, no one wants their family to fall apart after marriage. It's an extreme case, isn't it? When you are certain that he's hooked, and if you suspect that another woman is manipulating him, quietly investigate on your own. Don't ask your husband first. Learn about the third party involved. If she has ulterior motives, then there's a high chance that your husband is genuinely being manipulated. Once a hero falls for a beauty's trap, it's challenging for any man to escape. To be sure, you can hire a detective for further surveillance. If you are convinced that your husband is being manipulated, give him the opportunity to speak openly, accepting only one chance. He should confess verbally. Once he confesses to the affair, two scenarios may unfold. One possibility is that he wants to publicly acknowledge his affair with the other woman. The second is that he genuinely regrets his actions and wants to preserve the family. In this crucial moment, what you need to do is stay calm. Find out the truth to see if he falls into the second category. As his wife, you probably have some understanding of whether he is sincere or deceptive. If he is genuinely caught up and remorseful, wanting to come back, consider giving him a chance. And if you choose to forgive, never bring this up to taunt your husband every time you have an argument. Whether to forgive or let go of a husband involved in an affair depends on each person's beliefs and circumstances. It's a choice, and every choice comes with its price. Consider and choose a solution that causes the least harm for yourself. The video ends here. Thank you for watching until the end and hope it met your expectations. If you have any comments or feedback, please let us know in the comments section. Please subscribe to our channel so you don't miss any interesting videos in the future. Hello, see you again in the next video.